As you step into your 60s and beyond, a profound question arises: who will truly stand by you in this season of life? In your younger years, the answer might have felt certain: your family, your lifelong friends, the people who've shared your journey. But as the years unfold, life reveals a different truth. Priorities shift, loved ones grow busy, and the support system you once relied on may not be as unwavering as you thought. This exploration isn't about turning away from those you cherish. It's about discovering where enduring stability lies and ensuring you are never left vulnerable when you need strength most. In this heartfelt journey, we'll uncover 6 essential pillars that prove more dependable than family as you age. These pillars form a robust foundation, empowering you to navigate life's challenges with confidence, independence, and peace. By the end, you'll view support through a new lens, equipped with practical wisdom to never feel powerless, isolated, or unprepared. Stay with us until the end, as these 6 pillars could reshape how you approach this vibrant stage of life, offering a roadmap to resilience and fulfillment. Let's begin. Pillar 1, your financial stability. The most steadfast support in your later years isn't found in others. It's your financial independence. While money may not buy happiness, it secures freedom, safety, and tranquility. As you age, you come to see that leaning on family for financial help is not a plan. It's a risk that can leave you exposed. Your children, no matter how devoted, face their own pressures: mortgages, childcare, career demands. Even with the best intentions, they may not be able to provide the support you need in a crisis. Take Robert, a 72-year-old who always assumed his children would step in if he faced financial trouble. He had been their rock, funding their education and offering loans during tough times. But when a sudden medical emergency drained his savings, he turned to his kids for help, only to learn they were stretched thin by their own expenses. They loved him deeply, but their circumstances limited their ability to assist. This experience was a wake-up call for Robert, teaching him that financial stability is a cornerstone of independence, a shield against life's unpredictability. Financial security isn't about amassing wealth, it's about thoughtful preparation. It means building a safety net for emergencies, securing a steady income, and managing resources wisely to avoid dependence on others. Ask yourself, do I have enough saved to cover unexpected costs like medical bills or home repairs? Is my retirement income reliable, whether from pensions, investments, or savings? Have I protected myself from risks like market downturns or scams that could erode my stability? If these questions raise doubts, now is the time to act. Start by creating a realistic budget that prioritizes essentials and minimizes wasteful spending. Avoid debt that could strain your resources and explore low-risk investments like bonds or fixed income accounts to ensure long-term security. Consider consulting a financial advisor to tailor a plan to your needs, factoring in healthcare costs, which often rise with age. For example, setting aside a dedicated emergency fund enough to cover 6 months of expenses can provide peace of mind. Robert, after his ordeal, worked with a planner to rebuild his savings, focusing on conservative strategies that safeguarded his future. His story underscores that financial stability is a loyal ally, standing firm no matter what challenges arise. By investing in this pillar, you ensure you can face the future with confidence, never needing to rely on others to stay afloat. Pillar 2, your physical health. No amount of love, wealth, or support from others can replace the gift of your health. After 60, your body becomes either your greatest partner or your most formidable obstacle. Financial security is crucial, but without health, your ability to live freely and independently diminishes. While family may offer care and concern, they can't make healthy choices for you. Exercise, nutrition, and medical vigilance are your responsibility alone. Many people overlook their health, assuming family will step in when issues arise. But even the most loving relatives have their own lives, jobs, children, and personal challenges that may prevent them from being full-time caregivers. Depending on others to manage your well-being can leave you feeling powerless, stripping away the autonomy you value. Prioritizing your health now is a profound act of self-reliance, an investment that pays dividends in vitality and freedom. Consider Charles, a 68-year-old who was active in his youth but grew complacent after retirement. He thought he'd have endless time to regain his fitness, but gradually his energy faded. Mobility waned, and simple tasks like climbing stairs became daunting. His children visited when they could, but their busy lives meant they couldn't provide daily support. Charles realized that to preserve his independence, he had to act immediately. He began with small steps, daily walks, healthier meals, and regular doctor visits. Over time, these efforts restored his strength, allowing him to live actively without leaning on others. You don't need to become an athlete, but consistent effort is key. Aim for 30 minutes of movement, daily walking, stretching, or light strength training to maintain mobility and heart health. Choose foods rich in nutrients like vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains while limiting processed sugars that sap energy. Schedule annual checkups and address warning signs promptly, whether it's persistent pain, fatigue, or balance issues. Charles, for instance, discovered a vitamin deficiency during a checkup, which once treated boosted his energy significantly. Ignoring such signals risks escalating minor issues into major limitations. Your health is your most loyal supporter when nurtured. Every choice, each step, each balanced meal, each doctor's visit builds a foundation for independence. By prioritizing this pillar, you reduce your reliance on others, ensuring you can live life on your terms, vibrant and capable well into your later years. Pillar 3, your social circle. One of the greatest pitfalls as you age is allowing your social connections to dwindle. Friends retire and relocate, loved ones pass away, and without effort, your social circle can shrink dramatically. Loneliness after 60 isn't merely an emotional weight. It's a health hazard linked to declining mental clarity, weakened immunity, and even a shorter lifespan. You might expect family to fill this gap, but your children, however loving, are often consumed by their own responsibilities, careers, parenting, and personal lives. They can't be your sole source of companionship, nor should they be. A vibrant social network is a lifeline, not a luxury. Friends, neighbors, and community groups offer laughter, connection, and a sense of belonging that enrich your days. Look at Margaret, a 73-year-old who leaned heavily on her 2 sons for companionship. As their careers and families grew, their visits became sporadic, leaving her feeling isolated. Tired of waiting for calls that came too infrequently, Margaret took action. She rekindled old friendships, joined a local gardening club, and started attending a weekly book discussion group. These connections transformed her life, filling it with conversations, shared experiences, and a renewed sense of purpose. She no longer relied solely on her sons to feel connected. She had built a community of her own. Cultivating a social circle requires intention, but yields immense rewards. Start small. Invite a neighbor for coffee, join a community center activity, or enroll in a class that sparks your interest, like painting or history. Even casual interactions like chatting with a fellow volunteer can blossom into meaningful bonds. Margaret found that her gardening club not only gave her new friends, but also a reason to get out of the house, boosting her mood and energy. Studies show that strong social ties can lower stress and improve cognitive health, making this pillar a cornerstone of well-being. Ask yourself, who brings joy to my life? If your circle feels small, take one step today. Reach out to an old friend or explore a local group. These connections aren't just about companionship. They're a source of emotional strength, reminding you of your value and making every moment richer. By investing in this pillar, you create a network that uplifts you, independent of family availability. Pillar 4, your sense of purpose. One of the most underappreciated sources of support isn't external. It's the sense of purpose that drives you. After 60, the roles that once defined you, parent, professional, caregiver, may fade. Retirement, grown children, and a slower pace can leave you feeling unmoored, as if your significance has diminished. While family may offer love, they can't provide purpose. That's a flame you must kindle yourself. A reason to rise each morning, whether a passion, a project, or a personal goal, keeps your mind sharp, your emotions steady, and your life vibrant. Consider George, a 70-year-old retired engineer who looked forward to leisure after his career. But within months, he felt restless, as if his days lacked meaning. His children visited occasionally, but their full lives left him longing for more. Seeking purpose, George began volunteering at a local school teaching children about engineering and design. This role gave him a renewed sense of value, a reason to plan his days, and a connection to his community. His experience shows that purpose doesn't vanish with age. It evolves, waiting to be rediscovered. Purpose can take many forms: learning a new skill, like photography, mentoring others, tending a garden, or setting personal goals like writing a memoir. It's about engaging in activities that make you feel alive and connected to the world. George, for example, found that sharing his expertise not only inspired students, but also rekindled his own curiosity, prompting him to explore new hobbies. Research suggests that a sense of purpose can reduce stress and enhance mental clarity, making it a vital pillar for aging well. If you feel your best days are behind you, challenge that belief. Ask what sparks excitement in me. What small goal could I pursue today? Even modest pursuits like organizing a family photo album or volunteering weekly can restore meaning. By nurturing this pillar, you build a life that feels fulfilling, reducing your dependence on others for happiness. Your purpose is an inner fire guiding you forward with clarity and strength. Pillar 5, your emotional resilience. Life's challenges don't fade with age, they transform. After 60, you may face fading friendships, the loss of loved ones or health setbacks, and at times, life can feel lonelier than before. While family may offer solace, the most enduring strength lies within you. Your ability to process emotions, adapt to adversity, and find peace amid hardship is a powerful force, keeping you grounded when circumstances shift unexpectedly. Many expect family to be their emotional anchor, believing children or siblings will always provide comfort. But everyone faces their own struggles, and they may not have the time or energy to be your constant support. Emotional resilience empowers you to find strength internally, reducing your reliance on others to feel whole. It's about facing pain, processing it healthily, and building tools to navigate life's ups and downs with grace. Take Helen, a 75-year-old who lost her husband after 40 years of marriage. Initially, she turned to her children for emotional support, but their busy lives limited their availability. Determined not to let grief define her, Helen joined a grief support group, started journaling her thoughts, and practiced daily gratitude, noting small moments of joy. Over time, she discovered she could heal herself, finding a reservoir of strength she hadn't recognized before. Her journey highlights that resilience isn't about denying emotions. It's about embracing them with courage and care. Build resilience through practices like meditation, which calms the mind, or journaling, which clarifies emotions. Therapy can offer professional guidance, while simple acts like listing 3 things you're grateful for each day can shift your perspective. Helen found that writing letters to her late husband helped her process loss, turning pain into a source of reflection. Your emotional resilience is a lifelong companion standing by you through every trial. By strengthening this pillar, you ensure you can face any storm knowing your inner strength is enough. Pillar 6, your ability to adapt. One undeniable truth about life after 60 is that change is constant. Relationships evolve, circumstances shift, and what once felt certain may no longer hold. The secret to thriving isn't resisting these changes, it's your ability to adapt. Those who cling to the past often struggle, while those who embrace change find joy, growth, and new possibilities no matter what life brings. Some believe that by a certain age, they're too set in their ways to change, but this mindset stifles opportunity. Adaptability unlocks new experiences, connections, and perspectives, enriching your later years. Consider Frank, a 78-year-old who cherished his in-person friendships. When many friends moved or passed away, he felt isolated, assuming loneliness was inevitable. But instead of surrendering, he adapted. He learned to use video calls to connect with distant family, joined an online history discussion group, and even made new friends through a local senior center. By embracing change, Frank transformed loss into opportunity, proving that growth is possible at any age. Adaptability means staying open to new ways of living. If a friendship fades, seek new connections. If a hobby no longer suits you, explore another. If technology feels daunting, take small steps to learn it, like Frank, who started with simple video calls and grew confident over time. Research shows that adaptability enhances mental health and resilience, making it a critical pillar for aging well. The most fulfilled people after 60 aren't those with the most resources. They're the ones who remain curious, flexible, and willing to evolve. Ask yourself, how do I respond to change? If a door closes, look for another. If a routine stops working, try something new. Your ability to adapt is a powerful ally, ensuring you can navigate life with optimism and confidence. By embracing this pillar, you turn challenges into opportunities, discovering that every stage of life holds something new to gain. Final thoughts: stepping into your 60s and beyond is a season of profound wisdom and unique challenges. While family remains a cherished part of your life, the most reliable support comes from the foundation you build within yourself. Your financial stability secures your independence, ensuring you never need to rely on others to get by. Your physical health preserves your freedom, allowing you to live actively and confidently. Your social circle surrounds you with connection and joy, combating loneliness. Your sense of purpose fuels your days with meaning, keeping you engaged with the world. Your emotional resilience anchors you through life's storms, and your ability to adapt opens doors to new possibilities. With these 6 pillars, you'll never feel truly alone or helpless. You won't need to wait for someone to step in because you've crafted a life of strength, purpose, and resilience. These pillars empower you to live with dignity, confidence, and fulfillment, making your later years a time of growth and discovery. Reflect on which pillar resonates most and take one step today to strengthen it, whether it's scheduling a checkup, reaching out to a friend, or setting a new goal. Thank you for joining us on this journey. We'd love to hear your thoughts, share one thing you learned, and how you'll apply it in your life. Your insights inspire us, and your engagement fuels our mission to create content that matters. If you found this valuable, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue empowering others. Here's to building a life that stands strong no matter what lies ahead.